We are under the light. Steven Matz is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
Nimmo is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Now here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Davis in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team. Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Adam Duvall goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
We're at the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Markakis over at second. Acuna on at first with 2 down. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And not in time as the second run scores.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Braves lead it 2-0. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here's the first pitch to him.
The right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. On, he pops it up. Swanson's got it, and the side is retired. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Ball 2. Riley, a native of Tennessee. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. In there, 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and Mike Soroka will bat next. From the belt, the pitch, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Alonso is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. From the stretch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Sinker misses, ball 4. Now in the box, Adam Duvall. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Nimmo. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Into the box now, Pete Alonso. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Left side. Swanson brings it in. And there's 1 down now.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Markakis. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Dansby Swanson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Austin Riley. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
At the plate, Mike Soroka. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Now the pitch. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Acuna patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the center fielder Jake Marisnick. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Popped up. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out. So here's the Mets pitcher, Rick Porcello. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck is Nick Markakis. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis.
Nick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled off. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he got him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 23.
Stepping in for the Braves, Adam Duvall, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
The 2-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lined hard toward right center. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
The right fielder, number 9.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson scoops it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
A ball and 2 strikes. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
One strike.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Full count. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Hit hard to the right, but foul. One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fly ball out to right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 down.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Riley. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, number 40.
So one away here with the bases empty. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow, and the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's out.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2.
Now batting, Right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Davis is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's Jake Marisnick. Will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna coming in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is popped up. Soroka will put this one away, and the side is retired. Justin Wilson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Adam Duvall.
Leading off for Atlanta, the first baseman,
The pitch.
number 23, Adam.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Hot shot down the line. Wilson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
McNeil backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that misses ball 1. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
A strike, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Dansby Swanson would be next. Fastball in there, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next to the bat.
So here's Pete Alonso. No hits to this point.
Alonso.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Acuna is going to have room. Out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 delivery. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0.
That's the ball. 2-0.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
2 strikes.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Marisnick. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
The pitcher, number 4, Mike Soroka.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Nimmo will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. That's inside.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Over to Albies, and he is in there. Eduardo Nunez will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. 2 out here and a runner at second. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is. Seth Lugo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Lugo, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats. Freddie Freeman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. Execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 13.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now back.
So coming to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now that's popped up. McNeil has a play. And that retires the side. Freddie Freeman will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Adeiny Echeverria is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Tyler Flowers is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Swing, and he pops him up. Swanson moving to his left. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Popped him up. Flowers shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him, and the Braves make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight.